So hi, this is Nikki from the blog Natty Nikki, and today I thought I'd do a little talky vlog. I haven't done one for absolutely ages. Most of the recent videos I've done have been hauls, I think. I just thought I'd do a life lately, life update for anyone who's interested. I don't know if you are, but I feel like I've not been around as much. I don't know, it's hard to gauge, isn't it? But my blog has been quieter this month, and I just sort of want to say I am still here, I am still around. I just not as been as active on it really. If you read it, you'll know that I was doing Outfit August, which was organised, or is organised, and is still being organised, and is still being done by Leah from Just Me Leah. I got off to a really cracking start, and then I don't know what happened. I kind of sort of hit a wall, I think, and not helped by awful weather, because it has really been a hit and miss here for the last couple of weeks. We've had some torrential downpours, and every time I've sort of had an outfit on, I thought, oh, I know, I'll photograph what I'm wearing today. I've got home, and by the time I've got in, and then thought about setting up my camera and everything in my garden, it's just tipped it down. And then, and then I sort of thought, oh, I can't bother now, and I've ended up putting my scruffs on. I've got on tonight, but I'm just trying to hide really, and it's just not happened. And I think also I'm going through a bit of a meh stage at the moment. I think some of it is because my hair is absolutely doing my head in. It really needs cutting desperately. If I pull it out from behind my ear, it's all like that now, which I know isn't particularly long, but it's just like hanging there like bleh. And like I haven't had it cut properly, like been to the hairdresser properly since Christmas. My husband was topping up my shaved side, and then one of my friends at work very kindly, who's an ex-hairdresser, cut it for me for a little nominal fee, which was really kind of her, just to keep it tidy so I could keep it sort of going. But it has reached that point that, I mean, I've got the most awful, I don't know if you can see there, look, my roots are terrible, and like all this is grown and starting to grow out, and it's all really dark because I haven't dyed it for ages. And I think with me, when my hair's driving me up the wall, which it is at the moment, I don't feel particularly brilliant, and I don't, then it makes me just not want to take outfit photos because I don't like my hair and bleh. So I think one of the things I really need to do is go and get a haircut, and I'm going to do that next month. I'm going to treat myself, treat yourself, because it's payday tomorrow, and I'm thinking, oh, I haven't been and had because I haven't had a proper haircut at the hairdresser since before Christmas when I went to my work's Christmas do. It's now end of August, and I've kept it going, in dribs and drabs. So I think I'm owed a haircut. I think it's got to be done. And plus, I've got this. It's like back here. Look, it's really annoying me now. It just all needs sorting out and whatnot, and then once I've had it cut I might dye it, and then I think I'll feel better. I was looking back at some old blog photos, and I was looking back at myself like a year ago because I've got the time hot on my phone, and I could see my hair was a lot shorter because it had just, I don't think it had long been cut because I was going off to Style Excel, and I just looked and I thought, oh, I look so much better. It does now. So I was like, bleh. So I've really got to sort it out. So that's one of the things I want to do. I want to get a haircut, and I think once I've got a haircut, then I think I will definitely feel better, and I'm hoping it will get my mojo back, and it will make me want to put an outfit on, and it will make me want to photograph it. I think the other reason I've hit a bit of a brick wall is because I'm not really buying a lot of clothing. I've been buying cheap and cheerful things, such as the dress that was on my blog recently from eBay, which was such a good bargain. I liked it so much I bought a white and green version. If you haven't seen it, it was a very recent Outfit August post. And it's this ridiculously cheap cotton dress from China, and I think the dress itself was about £3 plus about £5 or £6 postage, so it's less than a tenner. And my other ones arrived today, so I've been buying things like that. I know I did fall off the no spending wagon, or the try not to spend loads of money wagon, by buying a Voodoo Vixen dress recently. I bought the Katniss dress because it came back into stock on Simply Be, and it was one of those, oh God, I've really got to buy that dress moment because I missed it the first time, and I'd seen Sarah from Plus Size and Proud wear it, and I was like, I really need that dress in my life. So I did cave and I did buy it, but I had a discount code, free delivery, and it's gone on account. Shh, so we won't talk about that. So yeah, I haven't really been buying as much, and I felt with Outfit August I did a load of stuff, and a lot of it is repeating outfits from you've probably seen on the blog before. I mean, not everyone will have seen it because some people are newer to the blog and might not have seen me wearing stuff before, but I'm always conscious of not, obviously I can't have a different outfit all the time. I mean, I haven't got an endless pot of money, And to be fair, I probably, out of my wardrobe, I probably wear only about 10% of what I actually own, because I don't know about you, but I'm one of these people, especially in the mornings when I'm getting up to get ready for work, I'm half asleep, and I literally go to the end of my wardrobe, which is the open bit where I keep all my sort of current clothing, and I tend to grab something, I'll just grab that, I'll stick that on, I'll do. So I tend to wear the same thing. So when I'm doing Outfit August, it is good because it does kind of make me sort of like, I've got to look, I've got to see what else I can put together. And I did. I started off like with real like, woo, I'm going to do this. Then I was really gutted because I had one day where I wore my most lovely outfit and I actually periscoped it. Little cheeky plug there. I am on Periscope. You can find me under my Twitter handle of GamerColour621. I periscoped this lovely oversized t-shirt and jeans, and I was like, oh, I'm going to blog this later. Ooh, all excited. And then it piddled down. Absolutely piddled all afternoon, all evening, and I was just like, well, that just blew that out of the water then, didn't it? So that didn't happen. And I mean I've just gone back to work this week after 2 weeks off, and I think I was conscious as well when I was off that I wanted to spend time with my son and my husband. And then I've gone back to work this week and had the most horrendous 24-hour bug. I don't know what on earth happened, but it was my first day back at work. First day back, and I had the most awful migraine, vommed everywhere, that was pleasant, and then woke up sweating. And then on the Tuesday, I had the most awful indigestion and weird stomach. So I don't know what's gone on there. So that just knocked blogging on the head. I wore my lovely Lady V London dress on Monday, my cupcake dress. And I thought, oh, I could do that for Outfit August. I know it's been on the blog before, but I love that dress dearly. Got it from work and I was like, no, I'm going to vom. And I need to go to bed. So the dress was just like, off. And I just went into bed. So it just kind of didn't happen. So really, that's what's been going on with me. I think also as well, my life is in a different place from when I started blogging. When I first started blogging, which was like it's nearly 2.5 years now. It's gone really quick. I was working part-time because at the time my son was just coming up to turning 6. So I was only working 3 days because he's still at junior school, but it was, the cost of childcare, having someone pick him up 3 days. So I had 2 days a week when I would have some time to myself that I could think about outfits, think about blogging, la 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 la. Now, of course, my hours have gradually increased over the years as he's gotten older and as our circumstances have changed. If anybody reads my blog, they will probably know, and I may have touched on this briefly before, that my husband was made redundant last year and currently he is full-time dad. We've had a bit of a role reversal, so I'm now working full-time as the breadwinner. So, of course, it doesn't leave me as much time to blog, and I know that's a really crap excuse. I know there's lots of full-time people out there who blog and YouTube and all that, and yeah, you can do it. It's just that when I sometimes, to be honest, my day job, it's not really taxing, but it's very, very busy. I work in a really, really busy office environment, so sometimes when I get home, I am just absolutely buggered, for want of a better word, and I get in and I just sit on the sofa and I think, oh no, what if somebody just hand me a glass of wine, and I just want to sit and veg, and the last thing I really want to do is stick an outfit on and photograph it, and usually because by that point I just look horrendous, like the makeup's all there. And plus I've got an 8-year-old and it's really hard. I want to come home from work and not be tied to a computer all the time, and sometimes what I'll do is I'll quickly do photographs and I'll type it all up after he's gone to bed. But I do want to have time with him, so I am doing a bit of a juggling act at the moment. In regards to my circumstances, there have been a few raised eyebrows about the fact that my husband is now a full-time dad. It doesn't bother me at all because, let's face it, if it had been reversed, if it had been me losing my job and I'd become a full-time mum, then nobody would bat an eyelid. And I'm quite happy to work full-time. I was always planning on going and increasing my hours as my son got older. That was always my intention. I always wanted to do that. And I'm quite happy to work full-time. I enjoy my job. I like my job. And I don't mind being a breadwinner for a bit. My husband's done it for years and years and years. He's looked after me and my son, and I was very fortunate to be able to work part-time for quite a while. So, and it's lovely. We've got somebody now who's full-time, you can pick him up from school, take him to school, and he loves having his dad around, I'll be really honest. It's, for us as a family, it's brilliant, and we're really happy. So, that's my personal situation at the moment, so that's sort of how that's playing out. So, yeah, on the blogging front, I am still here. I haven't even really Instagrammed much because, to be fair, this week when I've been back at work, I literally, because it was such a bloody rude awakening, my alarm going off at 6:15 on Monday morning, I just sort of put whatever came to mind on, and I've been wearing outfits all week that have already been featured in Outfit August. So they haven't been blogged this week. The last thing I blogged was my Silent Sunday on Sunday. I have got stuff coming. I've got stuff planned for Monday, actually. There is stuff, scheduled and due to be coming out. I would like to do some more out for August because we've literally only got a couple of days left and I really want to try and squeeze something in. So I'm hoping I'll get some more stuff on. It's just this really the whole point of the video. I'm just rambling on now randomly about all week. It's just to really say I am still here. I am still blogging. I'm just getting back into the swing, I think, of work after 2 weeks off, and I've just got a lot going on in my work life and my personal life. So sometimes it's just really hard to try and juggle it all. I did take the time whilst I was on holiday to do some more YouTubing because I'm really enjoying that, actually. I don't know if you're enjoying sitting and watching me ramble on at you. So if anybody's got any suggestions for videos, because I'm sort of running out of ideas because I can't keep buying stuff to do hauls because I haven't got that much money. The last one I did was a quick beauty one from Primark because I managed to get some cheap stuff, so that's been really good. I was toying with doing like I know people did like Vlogtober because I did Blogtober last year, but even that failed. I didn't even manage to stick to my own schedule. And I did think about doing Vlogtober, doing like a daily little vlog, but I don't know really what I'd talk about because, quite honestly, my days, my life, Monday to Friday, is literally get up, get on a bus and go to work, and come home, have my tea, see my son, see my husband, faff about on the internet, put the son to bed, have some wine, go to bed myself. So I don't know. I suppose I could do little daily vlogs and go, hi, this is what we're having for tea today, I don't know, things like that. So if anybody's got any suggestions, I'd be really, really grateful because I don't know. I'm just trying to think of things to do. My son would also dearly like to collaborate with me on a video. So if anybody's got any suggestions for what me and my 8-year-old son could do as a collaboration, that would be greatly appreciated. Because he does love YouTubing. He does have his own channel. He's done one video and that was a tour of his bedroom, bless him. So that could be quite fun, actually. We could have Oliver and me. That would be quite funny. He just sits and pulls faces at the camera while I talk and then I giggle. That sums up all videos, really. That's what we do. So yeah, I am still about, just not as frequently as before. So I hope you've enjoyed my rambling. Like I say, I may do Vlogtober. I don't know. I don't really know what to talk about because I just sit and talk rubbish. But I suppose that that's just me, innit? I just talk crap at you. So anyway, if you've stuck with me to this part, well done you. Go and have a glass of wine for sitting through my ramblings. And as always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button somewhere down there, maybe. Yeah, there. You can also come and see me over at my other blog, www.nattynikki.com, which will have more stuff on it. I promise. I will be blogging again. You can see me on Instagram at nattynikki. That's my name. I'm also on Periscope now. Woo! I haven't Periscoped for a little while. I need to try and get back into that. So Periscope, I think it's GamerGirl0621. It's just the same as my Twitter handle. So that's it for me, really. Oh, look, I'm sticking my thumb in front of the thing. I'm such a professional YouTuber. So I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye.